Balance postures are great for building glute strength, and glute strength is required in balanced postures. This video will help you build glute strength. Hi, welcome to the Yoga Wild YouTube channel. My name is Liza. I use the pronouns she, her. This class is part of a 3-part mini-series called Building Balance. This part is yoga strength. In part 1, I mentioned how as soon as I lift one foot away from the ground, my standing leg has to work doubly hard, and because I've reduced my base, and now this leg is doing a lot more work to hold me up than it is used to doing when I have both feet on the ground. Now, the muscles that engage right as soon as I lift one leg away from the ground are primarily my glutes, my glute medius and my glute minimus. They have to work really hard to support me in my standing leg. So balance is a really great way to strengthen our glutes. However, if we don't already have some strength in our glutes, balance could be a lot more tricky or a lot more fatiguing for our glutes. So this part, yoga strength, is really focused on how we can prepare for standing balance by strengthening our butt, strengthening our glutes. I will walk you through a glute circuit, and we'll do pairs of exercises, and it'll be one more dynamic movement that we'll do for 30 seconds, followed by a similar but more static or pulse exercise. We'll do that for 20 seconds. And there will be a pause, and I'll demo the next pair, and we'll do that until we finish. If you want to build more heat and really work out your glutes, you can repeat this twice, and you'll get a super burn on your butt. We'll start standing. Our first pair is based on squats. So our 30 seconds exercise will just be us coming down and standing up. And coming down, and as we stand up, we're gonna press into our feet and really squeeze our glutes to the top. We'll do that for 30 seconds, and then we'll hold a squat and we'll pulse. You can have your hands at your heart, you can have your hands in front of you, have your hands on your thighs, 20 seconds there. 30 seconds on the clock, starting now. So each time you come up, really think about firming your glutes, squeezing your glutes. And think less about how many of these you could do in 30 seconds and more about quality of muscular engagement. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom and pulse for 20. Pulse it out for 20. Still breathing. Not gonna last forever here. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, give yourself a pause. Next pair will be on our hands and knees. We'll do donkey kicks, and we'll have the knee bent, bring the knee under the hip, then we'll extend through the leg. Bring the knee under the hip with the knee bent, kick it up, bring it under the hip, extend. After that, we'll hold the kick, and we'll pulse it out for 20 seconds. 30 seconds on the clock, starting now. Knee under hip, and then extend, press through the heel, bring the knee under the hip, kick it up, knee under hip, stretch it out, knee under hip, and then continue. Arms are steady like pillars of support. Four, 3, 2, 1. All right, hold the kick, 20 seconds, pulse, like you're lifting a little platter with your foot and just giving it a pulse, a little bounce. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knee under, right to the second side. Right, lift your other leg, whatever leg you didn't just do, kick it up, bring it under your hip, extend it out. And again, think quality of engagement here. So it's less important that we cram in as many of these exercises into 30 seconds as possible. We're really just moving through our muscles, warming them up, strengthening them. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top, that kick, and pulse it out for 20. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee comes down. Our next pair, we'll stay on hands and knees. If your wrists are not loving it, you can always come to fists instead of keep staying down on your hands. And we'll do fire hydrants. So you'll lift one hip out to the side and bring it down, lift it out and bring it down. 30 seconds on the clock, starting now. Work with active weight here, so flex your ankle, start practicing our foundations of balance. And the knee comes out to the side, kind of squeeze at the top and bring it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top, that little window of your hip open, and pulse it out. Even if you don't really want to, just do it. It won't last forever. Really strengthening to feel the burn. A little bit of burn. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Second side, right to the second side. Fire hydrants. Knee comes out and down, out and down. Little bit of squeeze as the knee comes out to the side. Four, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top, hold that open hip and pulse it out for 20. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee comes down. You can take your fists, bang them into your butt a little bit. All right, our next pair will come to sitting in a reverse table. Feet on the ground, knees bent, hands behind us. Fingers can point back or even a little bit out to the side. It'll be hip lifts. So we'll press into our feet, lift our hips, squeeze our glutes, and then bring it down for 30. Once we complete our 30 seconds, we'll hold our reverse table, squeezing our glutes 20 seconds. All right, 30 seconds on the clock, starting now. Each time you come up, squeeze your glutes, set it down. So there's a little pause at the top, set it down. Four, 3, 2, 1. When you get to the top, hold the top. Squeeze your glutes. Firm your inner thighs to midline. Press into your feet. Press into your hands. Squeeze your butt. Four, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Our last pair of exercises will be on our backs. So we'll come to our backs and we'll do frog leg bridge lifts. So arms will be at our sides, palms down. We'll press into our feet, lift our pelvis. Knees will come wide and then the inner thighs will contract towards each other. And then we'll come down and that'll be one set. We'll repeat that. Lift the pelvis, knees wide, bring them together, set it down. Once we move through that for 30 seconds, we'll hold a bridge for 20 seconds, squeezing the glutes the whole time. All right, 30 seconds on the clock, starting now. Squeezing the glutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, then come up, hold to the top, squeeze your glutes, firm your inner thighs to midline, hold your bridge. And this is not meant to be a super back bend, so just lift your hips, squeeze your glutes, focus on that. 4, 3, 2, 1, come down. All right, and that completes our glute circuit. If you have more to burn in your glutes, you can go ahead and reset the time, go back to the beginning, do it again. Thank you for joining me. Please check out the last part of this series, Building Balance Yoga Flow.